Right, push day in a different gym. I didn't expect it to be as busy as it is at nearly midnight. There's like 16 people in here. I'm gonna have to do my best to keep people out of frame. But I'll explain why we're in here in a bit. But first we're doing barbell bench press, so let's start warming up. Oh, on another note, my AirPods are dead, which is less than ideal in a gym like this. You guys can't hear the music because I'll edit it out, but as you can imagine, it is not good stuff. Anyway, so now that the people around me have moved, the reason I'm in here is because these have got self-spotting, or not self-spotting, but self-lift-off benches. And I want to do some free weight stuff. And it's easier to do that in here than it is in tent, to be fair, just because of how it works. Also, I've put self-track mode on, so it'll like follow my face. Like even if I stand up, it should come up with me. But yeah, so that's why we're in here. I would go to Pure Gym, but they don't have these benches. They've got everything else. It's interesting. This gym opened up, and then everything that Pure Gym didn't have, that this gym did, Pure Gym then quickly got, except for these benches where they help you with the lift off. If it wasn't for these, I'd go to Pure Gym, because Pure Gym takes half as long to get to as here. It's still not long, but you know, still. Anyway, let's do a warm-up set with no music. Brilliant. That's a thought. Is it going to track me down here? God. Look forward to this. This is going to be some fun. I don't believe for a second that these plates are really 20s with how light they feel. Has somebody really put a clip on a machine? Really? Yeah, I went walkabouts just then to find some plates, and there was barbell collars on a machine, which is the most, I'm going to say, Pure Gym thing I've ever seen in my life, but we're not in a Pure Gym, but we might as well be. But like I was saying though, if these really are 20 kilo plates, that's flabbergasted, because feel very light. One good thing about this camera setup is it's very small, and with the mic being right on my shoulder or whatever, chest, I'm inconspicuous. I've not got a massive tripod with a big camera. Everything's well hidden. It's only phone sized. So in that last one, I now have the answer as to what flavour this was. It's orange, mango and passion fruit flavour. All three in one. Tastes good, surprisingly. Usually the more complicated you try and make something, the worse it tastes. Warm up set number 2. It's nice and warm in here as well because of aircon. The tent does not have aircon. Lovely. Uh, 100, I guess. You can't quite believe how busy it is at this time of night. I don't think there's anybody in frame. If there is, it'll be a chance to learn editing to blur people. If anybody got in that didn't want to be, or like I just wouldn't want them to be because it's not fair, I would try to blur them. I don't know how to do that, but it's got to be something I'm going to have to learn at some point. While I'm waiting between my next set, first set, let me run you through what the session's supposed to be, shall we? So, we got 2 sets barbell bench, 2 sets dumbbell incline bench. I've removed it from the intent one, and I'm going to do 2 machines that day. And then this one's provisional, it could change depending on preference, but seated barbell shoulder press. So we got 2 racks maybe 3 racks that I could do that in, or a Smith shoulder, but I don't like the Smith in here much. Other than that, there's dumbbell shoulder press, but that would be my 3rd unstable exercise in a row, so I don't know about that, but we'll see. Then a matrix pec fly, depending on how it feels, whether there's room for progressive overload or not, because I have stacked it before. If there isn't, I'll go and do cable fly, because cable fly, you'll never get strong enough to stack them for a cable fly. Dumbbell lateral, and then another provisional one, depending on how my elbows feel, an easy bar skull crusher, and a cable push down. So yeah, that's the session. And then so let's see how many reps we get. First time barbell bench in a couple of months, post diet. I want 3 plates for reps at some point during this bulk. I'm not interested in 1 rep maxes. I want like 5 to 9 with 3 plates. That's why we're in here, because it's like best facilities for that. Because of the benches. So like the bar's a bit bonky. Probably could have ground out a 5th. I don't want to chance it today. We'll track 4. I know that I've done more. Apparently the last time I tracked it, I did 100 for 9 2 months ago. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, my ass is wrecked. Them back extensions from day before yesterday on leg day. The back extension machine, the way we do it is for glutes really. Glutes and erectors, because I don't do a hip hinge. Good Lord. I am wrecked. Just absolutely. Like even sitting here is hurting my ass. I feel like I've been in unfortunate circumstances. Should I? This might be a decent thumbnail angle, to be fair. It's a cool looking machine, isn't it? I'll just, for him to go, because again, try not to film people. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh yeah, this could be a good thumbnail angle. Hang on. It's back. Okay. There we go. That'll do for me thumbnail for today. Jesus. How long have we got left? I've got a 3-minute timer on the go. Jesus Christ. But that floor is going to be clean once he's done with it, because that man is being thorough. All right, we're going to do 80 for our back off at like 10 to 15. Then over to dumbbells. Well, in between, I may need a trip to the toilet for a whittle, because I all of a sudden need a pee. Right, come on. Try not to swallow the microphone. That's supposed to move back, why hasn't it? So, I think that was about 12. These are supposed to move back when you unrack it and not be in the way of the entire set. That could be a problem. So what, one thing I'm not going to do in here, like I would do it with intent, is leave my shit hanging around everywhere, because it'll get nicked. Like, I need a wig. I'm not leaving my camera out. It's a 600 quid camera. Absolutely not. But it's still cleaning the same spot. Okay. I'm going to do incline dumbbell press here. I think it's the least in the way for the people in the background. Obviously I haven't adjusted the bench yet, so I need to do that. But yeah, let's do that. Still can't believe there's this many people here at midnight. It's kind of shocking. What weight am I going to want for this? I want at least 40, because after the other day's poor showing of events, when I did incline, I fancy doing that fail of a session twice. But food's been good the last week. Well, like 6 days since the diet ended. Like 200 grams protein a day. Carbs are on the lower side than they should be. Need to get more carbs in, but yeah. I'm going to do a feeler set with the 30s to see how they feel. Should lateral raise them. Good news is, if somehow I get too strong for the dumbbells in here, the ones at intent go heavier. Oh, lovely. Like, these are flying compared to the other day. Okay. 40s are probably safe today. Should be. Still need a wee though. Really don't want to do this without having a wee, but I don't trust my camera on left doing floor. I also don't really want to carry a camera to the toilet because that also looks a bit weird. Pretty sure that the dude with the lawnmower thing basically just ran someone over who's on the cables. Like, the turning circle isn't as small as I think he thought it was. Because where are the 40s in here? Oh, over there. Okay, I'm gonna bring them over. Wait. I spotted a couple of friends over on the cardio machines. It's pretty common for the guys at the other gym that I train at to do cardio in gyms like this because there's no cardio at the other one. There's no space. If you do cardio, just go walk outside. But a lot of the lads have got memberships at either this gym or Pure Gym specifically just to do the steps or spin bikes. Don't blame them. Okay, let's go. Nice. These are a lot comfier on your knees than the intent ones too. The intent ones have got a little knobble on some of them, and they hurt. 5 to 9. Another goal of this bulk is 50s on incline. I can do 50s flat, or have done. 3-plate flat bench, 50s on the incline. In the same session, it'd be brilliant. And if I do stick with the barbell shoulder press seated, 100 kilos on that would be pretty nice as well. 100 kilo overhead press seated. We'll see. All right, let's talk more thought about the session. I'll do some insight about that after the set, actually. Was that 3? Oh, that's crap. Okay. Maybe I'll do 3 sets here to make up for that one. So yeah, what I was about to say before that set is something I find kind of hard at the minute is headspace with filming and training, because it's kind of the same thing with my gaming accounts too, especially when I'm playing like hard games, is that it's two kind of hats you have to wear. Going to the gym, just focusing on training hard is one thing. Having to like do that and try and be good on camera, it's a whole nother thing. And like I said, it's only my 4th session recording it, so like it's going to be a while until I can just do best of both worlds. But we'll get there. I tell you what I need. I need Gohan's Super Saiyan 2 song in my ears during my bigger sets, because that's often what I listen to. Fun fact. No idea. 3 people just entered the gym. How is it getting so busy? And it's pretty cool right now as my Instagram is growing like the fastest it ever has, like 100 to 150 followers a day. It's pretty cool. So if you don't already follow me over there, which I would assume most of you do, because you're like, if you're on YouTube, you've come from YouTube, from TikTok to Instagram to YouTube, you're the minority. So news is, despite the lower rep sets that I've done so far, I've got a good connection with these exercises, especially the barbell press, which is nice. All right, let's do the 30s for a back off. Before telling you now, the 40s will be my back off in a few months. Just watch. Okay. Just kind of sitting in the stretch as I fail. Okay, I think that was 10. I'm awful at counting. Is that what I want next is kind of already set up for me. Although this is more of a barbell incline than it is a shoulder press. I haven't done barbell incline in a long time. Oh, that actually feels really good. At that high of an incline, it's a lot of front delt no matter what you do. Like, I never shoulder press completely upright because it just hurts. That's why a lot of people say that stuff hurts. That's probably it for an incline, for a shoulder press for me. But will the bench even go further back? Just about. Am I even filming or am I just talking to myself? I'm filming. I kind of forget. Although now the bar's nowhere near me. These are heavy benches, man. Surely that's far enough now, right? Or am I going to have to press from the safeties? I'm going to have to press from the safeties because now it's too far. Great. Okay. One thing I've noticed is I'm not bleeding through my shirt. I have a bit of an open wound on my back for reasons, and before I left the house it was bad. I just taped it up, put some alcohol on it, and hope for the best. This is probably too low now for press from down here. It might be okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, let's actually rest now, shall we? So, I'm about to get throated, and not the fun kind. Kid's still running around with his cleaner. He's doing a good job. Because, like, tell you what, I wouldn't be asked. It's like, if it looks clean, it is clean. He's making sure it is actually clean, and that's two different things. This might be overzealous, as a lot of what I've done today and the last couple of sessions. First sessions always are, but let's put 60 on here and see what happens. Should be fine. A thought just occurred to me that now there's a plate on there, can you even see me in the shot? See, these are the things that you don't have to think about when you're not filming. I'm sure it's fine. Like, you can deal with it. This part is getting in. Or hey. Right, this is, and again, story of my life at the minute, it seems, during these sessions. Something I've done before, so let's hope I can do it now. It's interesting. When you listen to big bodybuilders talk about, like, when they diet, they always say their pressing strength is the thing that goes first. Pulling strength and legs can stick around. Pushing, Right, let's go. 5 to 9. Do wish this bar was a little bit higher. I could probably do that myself, but whatever. That's a really uneven grip, that's why. I was like, what's going on? I'm like 5 inches out on one side. This way, this way. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Okay, round 2. Or round 1, D2, whatever. Starting to get on my nerves now. Be stronger than this. This is bullshit. I'm going to track it anyway, because even though it was shit, when I can do 5 times that amount of reps in a couple of weeks at least, I'll be like, yeah, fuck you, logbook. Okay. This is puny weight now, but need the reps. Can't just keep doing 3 reps this whole set. This whole session, even, whatever. I'm still quite wonky on that, but just twatted the thing. I have no idea how many that was, but it was at least a few. Sadly, a few is not a numerical number that I can track, so we'll say 8. I have no idea what it was. To play that really annoying game, we have to play with every pec flight machine on the planet, trying to find seat height. Also got to try and find a decent enough angle. Oh wow, I've gone way too high now. Now I'm doing a decline. Well, that actually doesn't feel that bad. Let's see. Not wide enough though. Okay, so the dude who's been like cleaning incredibly thoroughly is now going around taking photos of what he's cleaned. Maybe to prove how good of a job he's done. Maybe he's new. Or maybe there's like bits that he couldn't get clean and he's like, no, look, I made the effort. I wonder what he's doing. Dude's putting a lot of effort. Yeah, he's going around taking pictures of the floor. He stood quite near me. I was like, is he going to have a complaint about me filming? He's like, it's why I'm here so late. But yeah, he's going around taking pictures of the floor. Job well done, I suppose. Okay. So I'm going to leave the height on what it was because it does feel good. And it doesn't plague my shoulder or bicep, so we'll leave it there and do a set. Have a judge after a real set. I've got 3 chances, so. Wow. I said no bicep, but then bicep went. Let's take my thumb off, see if that helps. Bicep. Something else that I've just noticed that I think is interesting is there's a pull down in here machine that's a bit crap, but there's currently a D handle on it. Someone's D handled the pull down machine. It makes me think, who do they follow? And I wouldn't have personally D handled that one because it's too light. You'll break the D handle. Because I can put 5 plates aside on that one, or could. And the D handle won't hack that. It's like I see people de-handling hammer strength pull downs and things like that. The handle, the fabric D handles don't survive it. It's not worth it. I don't know. It just doesn't work. You can't de-handle through the loop heavy stuff. They just shatter or snap, and then you fly away. I've changed the seat. See if it helps. And load the weight a smidge. Okay. Hey, time to go again. Okay. Shout out to the dude who just said hello to me, if you happen to see this. Okay. That's all raises. Gonna do them seated so I don't cheat as much. Maybe I'll start seated and then stand up. We'll see. So we got a couple of sets of laterals, triceps, and then done. As it's about to be 1 o'clock in the morning. What time did I begin? I feel like I've been decently quick. 49 minutes since my first exercise got tracked. So yeah, relatively. I'm looking through the reps that I've done today and it's just way too low on most of it. I'm not happy. But it's numbers to beat, I suppose. Don't do 4 rep, 3 rep, and 2 rep set very frequently, guys. Don't. But do. Now, what more? See, seated, you've got to be way stricter. Hopefully this looks okay. For this third set, we'll go down to 8, I suppose, because I just want more reps. Starting to get veiny, which is nice. Looking forward to my next meal when I get home at 1 in the morning. It's going to have gone 1 in the morning, but you know what I mean. Got the Arnold this weekend. Always come out of that having lost my voice, because I'll do more talking that day to people than I will. I always also come out of that ill, actually. A couple of years ago, I got COVID from it. And because I don't really leave the house much, I just come to the gym. That's about it. And shopping once a week. So like, when I go to the Arnold and speak to loads of people, my immune system will be wrecked. It'll be a fun day though. How many days till that? It's Thursday today, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Oh. Just like curls. I really didn't feel any lighter. One of the coolest things that this camera can do is track me. Like, how far can it track me? If I walk away, it'll go pretty far. That's pretty cool. What about down here? That is endless entertainment. Bit of triceps. Then we're done. Music in here is so loud. Bit of a pump. Which is good because chest is done. Anyone ever wonders why I only show that arm? It's because on this side, oh, hello. It's lost track of my face. Get my face back in. Come on. There we go. It's because this side I got my tattoo, so I can't see anything. Completely blurs any line there was. So this arm is how I have to track everything. Didn't plan that ahead of time when I was 18, but here we are. Am I Sam if I stand like this? I wonder how far it will track my face. Like if I start walking away, is it still locked onto me? Because I can barely even see myself in the preview now, but it is still tracking me. It's also a test to see how far the microphone will still pick me up. But it is still tracking me all the way back here, isn't it? That is crazy. That's further away than I'd ever need to get. This camera is one of the best business expenses I think I've gotten in quite a while. And trust me, I business expense some silly shit, trust me. Right, so, I'm going to try some skull crushers. I've not done these in years, because I don't really have access to an easy bar a lot easily. I don't know how it's going to feel. Especially with this bar. We'll see. Oh, I used to love easy bar skull crushers. Oh. Wow. A bit light. but it feels good. Oh. Mm. Cool. I don't know if I'm in the shot. I don't think I am. I'll leave it there though, because it's where we're filming. Just to give you a nice shot of my nut. Okay, time to go again. No, want a few more. Kind of a nice way to hit failure, I suppose. Okay. Last but not least, good lord, I'm making myself look short here, aren't I? I've put the tripod way too tall. There we go. Last but not least, push downs. Although I may have picked the wrong cable, because look how high that is. That's a heavy cable too. Is that a 1-to-1? Feels different than all the others. I might go to a regular cable stack. I'll think about it. If I tuck my sleeves in and make them fit better, do I look better? This is when they're oversized and baggy. I've got a shirt being tailored like right now, but I'm concerned I'm not going to get it back on time for when I need it, despite having started the tailoring process like 2 weeks prior. But you know, I'm not bitter at all. Interestingly, I think this video is going to be a lot longer than my last couple. I don't know if it'll be longer than that first push day, but I've done a lot more waffling between sets to the camera today than I have been in the last few. So there's that. It does feel smooth. You know, anyone that full stacks this cable in particular would be so strong because it's so heavy. The matrix narrow cable, not the matrix narrow cable stack, the single cable without being adjustable that's attached to the black pull down and low row station. So heavy. It'll do the trick. Oh, good lord. Gym's less busy now. There's only like 1, 2, 3, 4 people, maybe 5 if you count the cleaner. But yeah, a dude came over and was asking me if I'm recording on a GoPro, because it kind of looks like a GoPro. I was like, oh no, it's DJI. And then I was sort of showing it to him because it's so cool. DJI don't sponsor me, but I wish they did. I like their stuff, and I've got like every mic they've ever made. I've just realised that I'm not actually supposed to be doing V-bar pushdowns. I'm supposed to be doing single arm cable pushdowns. Okay, moving on. So can't be bothered to do single arm pushdowns. It takes too long and there's no real difference besides just elbow niceness. But my elbows feel okay today. So I'm just going to do ropes because I like ropes. It's heavy. Remind me I need to charge the camera when I get in. I mean, it kind of charges itself when I actually pull the footage off, which is helpful because I just leave it plugged in all the time. I think is interesting is that all these gyms smell the same. Pure Gym, The Gym, like all these blue commercial gyms, they always smell the same. I've never been in a Planet Fitness in America, but if I had to guess how it smelt, it'd be like this. Just, I bet they all get the same cleaning products from the same places. It would make sense, I suppose. I'm always touching this sort of ridge right here. How many things have I said in this video where you could go pause? Most of them. Okay. We're alive. Didn't die. I wonder if that'll get picked up on the mic, or whether they're vocalised later. We'll pull it out. I'm going to do a drop set. Don't know if that'll get picked up on the mic because of the isolator thing, but something slammed itself while I was using it and I thought the cable snapped. It didn't, so we're okay. But that shit me up a little bit. Okay, that's one for triceps and then we'll go home. It is nearly 1:30. Oh. I've got like next to no weight on here now and I'm struggling. I don't just want to throw my, don't just want to jackhammer into it, but okay, that'll do. Let's go home. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you made it this far into the video and you haven't already, considering we're definitely over half an hour in, you better subscribe. This will probably be the second most viewed of these training videos, because interestingly, push did like 4 times the views of pull, and pull did like maybe 1.5 times the views of legs, which I knew was going to happen, but I thought pull would do better. Maybe it's because I uploaded it within 24 hours of the one previous and need to gap them out a bit more, but we'll see. See you next time.